Hypothyroidism and cholesterol. Even though the link between hypothyroidism and cholesterol has been well known and documented since 1936, very few people today understand this connection or are even aware of it. The truth is that people are being left in the dark when it comes to their cholesterol. Just mentioning the word cholesterol is enough to make most people cringe in disgust. But have you ever thought about why we have cholesterol in the first place? Cholesterol happens to be the precursor to every vital protective hormone that your body produces. Without it, you would not be able to produce these protective hormones and you would die. It's as simple as that. So, cholesterol is not quite as bad as you may think. Your body needs cholesterol, vitamin A, and active T3 thyroid hormone to produce the multitude of protective hormones that play an integral role in preventing and overcoming hypothyroidism. Some of these protective hormones include pregnenolone, progesterone, DHEA, and testosterone. Your body needs active T3 thyroid hormone to use cholesterol. If you're hypothyroid and therefore lack active T3 thyroid hormone, then your body simply cannot use cholesterol to make the hormones it needs. As a result of your body not being able to use cholesterol, it naturally rises. The bottom line is that cholesterol is nothing more than a sign and symptom of hypothyroidism. Just because a study may show that people with elevated cholesterol have a higher risk of heart disease, it does not imply that cholesterol is the cause of heart disease. As you have seen how hypothyroidism is the underlying cause of high cholesterol, it's sufficient to say that hypothyroidism is also the true underlying cause of heart disease. High cholesterol is nothing more than a symptom of the real problem. Using cholesterol-lowering drugs or even suppressing your cholesterol through diet does not solve the underlying problem of hypothyroidism. It only makes matters worse because as you suppress cholesterol, you further suppress your body's ability to produce those vital protective hormones that you desperately need to survive. By suppressing cholesterol, you are only adding to the problem and taking one step closer to death. This is why so many men at high risk of heart disease suffer from low testosterone and many associated symptoms including fatigue and low energy, loss of libido, erectile dysfunction, excessive muscle wasting, and inability to handle stress. It is also why so many women at high risk of heart disease suffer from low progesterone and many associated symptoms including fatigue and low energy, weight gain, osteoporosis, breast cancer, and depression. Between the extremely high prevalence of hypothyroidism and extremely high use of statin drugs and other cholesterol-lowering medications, it is no wonder that today we're seeing more and more cases of hypothyroidism being misdiagnosed and mistreated. Before putting your faith in any drug, it is important to also look at the potential side effects. In most cases, using a drug to avoid one health problem only exposes you to an increased risk of developing a number of other health problems. Statin drugs in particular have been linked to an increased risk of progressive muscle disease, diabetes, liver damage, digestive problems, immunological disorders, memory loss, and Lou Gehrig's disease. Maybe you're a betting person and you're willing to take the risk of developing any of these other health issues, and you truly believe that cholesterol-lowering drugs are saving your life. Maybe you opt the mindset that whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Perhaps you still believe that the lower your cholesterol, the better. Here are some research findings that will change your mind. Low cholesterol is also associated with death due to both cancer and suicide. So, even if by any stretch of imagination cholesterol-lowering drugs were to reduce your risk of dying from heart disease, you may just be increasing your risk of developing cancer or one of the many other degenerative diseases. If modern medicine would place a little more focus on understanding hypothyroidism and the underlying cause of the disease instead of trying to merely treat these various symptoms, we might start seeing some major improvements in our health and healthcare system. Endocrinologist and thyroid expert Dr. Broda Barnes said it perfectly when she stated that if you suffer from hypothyroidism and you don't die early from infectious disease, then you'll die a little later from cancer or heart disease. So, you need to take action now. If your cholesterol is high, test for hypothyroidism before starting any treatment. If you have hypothyroidism-related cholesterol, a good guide to help you recover from it is the Hypothyroidism Revolution. Check it out now.